Hey guys, I wanted to share my experience with HelloFresh. My husband and I have been vegetarians for over 5 years now, and it hasn't always been easy to balance variety and availability. Vegetarian menu items are more often than not second class, and when I go to the grocery store, I either buy too few things and lack variety, or buy too many things and have a ton of waste. That's why we decided to give HelloFresh a try, and I can tell you right now, I'm kind of a fan. Today I'm making the Silky Sicilian Penne. Let's just get into the ingredients and I'll explain more along the way. One of the coolest parts of HelloFresh is that all the ingredients get delivered straight to your door, and the instructions are extremely clear. I think even the most inexperienced home cooks wouldn't have much difficulty at all. In your bag of ingredients is a small container of cherry tomatoes that look absolutely heavenly. You get chives, Parmesan cheese, a lemon, the penne. It doesn't look like a lot, but trust me, it's the perfect amount. A packet of Italian seasoning, some mushroom stock concentrate, 2 packs of creme fraiche, a pack of mushrooms, and a zucchini. You'll need to provide salt and pepper yourself. One side tip, I like to use the paper bag as a trash bag. It really saves time and keeps things tidy. I mean, look at how easy this cleanup is going to be. Make sure you rinse off all your produce. I don't suggest using soap of any kind, but you do want to make sure to get any debris off or dirt. I haven't seen anything too crazy yet, and we've made dozens of these meals. Now, with the mushrooms, you don't want to dip them in water or rinse them. What I do is get a wet paper towel and I wipe them clean. Be gentle, but make sure you get all the dirt off. The reason I don't rinse the mushrooms is because they soak up water like a sponge. I don't want a ton of extra water in them. They're supposed to get crunchy when I cook them. Go ahead and rinse the lemon, chives, and zucchini, then set them aside so you can start chopping your veggies. Now would be a good time to start a pot of boiling water for the penne. I've waited and I'll explain why later. To prepare the veggies, trim the ends off the zucchini and make a lengthwise cut to halve it. Then 2 more lengthwise cuts to get 4 equal pieces. Then chop them into 1/2 inch wide pieces. We're gonna thinly slice the mushrooms. Remember, we want them crispy, so don't go paper thin, but get them pretty thin. I did some larger pieces and they weren't crispy, but they were still so good. Have the tomatoes. I'm telling y'all, these tomatoes were really good, and I don't even like cherry tomatoes. My husband is a huge fan. Mince the chives and quarter the lemon. Now, in a large pan, heat some olive oil on medium-high. Put the zucchini in the pan and cook for 4 to 6 minutes. You're also going to need a bowl to put them in afterwards, so go ahead and get that ready right now. You can see me adding the water to boil right here, and that's because I have the power boil setting on my stove. Make sure you season with salt and pepper, stir the zucchini, and when they're all done, transfer them into that bowl. In that same pan, we're going to put a huge splash of olive oil and dump those mushrooms in. Give them a good stir and let them sit. When your water's boiling, add the penne pasta, and the pasta is going to boil for 9 to 11 minutes. The mushrooms will take 5 to 7 minutes. And you want to make sure that you only stir them a few times. The longer they sit, the crispier they become. Season with salt and pepper, and then add it to the bowl with the zucchini when they're done. And you gotta stir them together so they can become friends. We need to reserve 1 cup of pasta water, so I'm borrowing my sister's coffee cup and just scooping some out. Next, put the tomatoes in the pan with another splash of olive oil. Be careful here, it splashes a bit. Give them a good stir and add in a tablespoon of Italian seasoning. Next, add the juice from half the lemon and half of the minced chives. I turned off the heat and added half the pasta water, but you should probably leave the stove on low. While that simmers, drain the pasta and set it aside. Back in the pan, add the creme fraiche and the mushroom stock concentrate. I had to turn the heat back on, but ideally you would want to add the stock concentrate with the pasta water. Bring it to a boil and lower to a simmer. Add your zucchini and mushrooms, then your penne. and stir until everything is combined and coated with sauce. It smells so good, and after a long day, I can't wait to dig in. Now, let's get this plated. Split into 2 bowls, and depending on how hungry you are, a third serving could easily be possible with some of these recipes. Split the cheese and the rest of the chives, add a wedge of lemon, and bam! Doesn't that look delicious? Well, thank you guys, it was fun. Check out my other videos, like and subscribe, come back for another cooking video soon, and remember to have a good day. You deserve it.